Welcome back to our channel. Recently, many people noticed Earl Spencer's divorce case had similarities with Harry's. The truth is that Harry and Meghan are almost on the verge of breaking up. Starting with sad news, Princess Diana's younger brother, Earl Spencer, is divorcing his wife Karen Gordon. This was his third marriage, and he said he was very sad. This announcement was confirmed on June 8th and is sad because there are children involved. Even though many of his children are adults, he still has a 12-year-old child, and the fact that he is divorced again shows an unhealthy pattern in his life. Looking at what Earl Spencer said, I clearly saw Harry's image. After the great loss of his mother, Princess Diana, passing away, Harry felt abandoned and reacted strongly. He wrote books, made documentaries, and held interviews to relieve his pain, but was trapped in a cycle of reaction and retaliation. Instead of healing and moving forward, Harry becomes increasingly self-destructive, adding more stress and misery to his life. Harry and Meghan are on the verge of breaking up as Harry is looking for a base in the UK and his friends are not visiting him in the US due to conflicts with Meghan. Harry wants to find a home in England after being expelled from Frogmore Cottage. The excitement of his new life in California has worn off, and now Harry must face the cruel truth. He is stuck in a boring, ordinary life. Living away from family and not having friends nearby added to Harry's feelings of loneliness and loss. His friends refuse to visit him because they don't like Meghan, which further highlights Harry's isolation and dissatisfaction in life. Meghan's presence has caused a lot of conflict and tension, not only in married life but also affecting Harry's social relationships. Harry lives in California, far from family and friends, and his friends don't want to visit because they don't like Meghan. Meghan isolated Harry from his family and deprived him of the things that were important to him. Harry did not attend the D-Day commemorations, an event at which he should have been present. Meghan's presence has had a negative impact on Harry's life. Harry's future looks bleak as he faces loneliness and loss. Meghan not only added to the stress in Harry's life, but also caused conflict and rift in his family and social relationships. Harry's dissatisfaction and feelings of betrayal keep him trapped in a negative spiral, where each action only increases his dissatisfaction and misery. Harry will have to find a way to face his difficulties and find a path to heal and move forward. But this will not be easy and will require patience and effort from him. Harry is determined to find a permanent home in the UK, which is why he continues to fight to receive security protection while in the UK. This shows that he wants to return to England more often. However, Meghan will never allow him to bring the children back to the UK, and Harry will face a legal battle for visitation rights. This will pose many challenges and difficulties for Harry as he tries to maintain relationships with his children and ensure that they can maintain links with their paternal family. But I think Harry is emotionally immature and should not be on any mental health board. His advice is always, it's okay to not be okay. No. It's not like that, Harry. It's okay to have mental health problems, but don't change your behavior and just say toxic things about your family while you indulge in drink and drugs because you can't stand your narcissistic wife. Harry's problem isn't his past. He is his own worst enemy, and he is trapped in a situation that does not end well. Pray for those children. One parent claims to be a drug addict, and the other is a proven liar who does erratic things in pursuit of attention and money. The children seemed isolated and left with their grandmother a lot. If you look at it without the royal connection, children's services will be there in a flash. I want Meghan and Harry to take responsibility, especially Meghan. She needs to come out and apologize for the things she said about the Queen and the rest of the royal family. She needs to let us know that she is truly remorseful. Then, back to the royal family. I'm not saying I want her back as a royal. I'm saying they would be a nobody and go nowhere in California. Be a servant to the royal family. They will have to do the dirtiest and smelliest jobs to atone for their sins. Not because of your wife. He is responsible for everything that happened. He prioritizes his wife, supports her lies against his family and country, and follows his own path of bitter jealousy. He did all this consciously towards the legacy of his family, his grandparents, father, brothers, military brothers, and friends. He's much worse than M. It's Harry's fault. He's suffering and no one else. He's a grown man responsible for his own actions. Has been pampered and supported all his life, and RF has excused all his wrongdoings. Cover up your lies and investigate your crimes. I hate him because his boast about his military achievements is a lie. Do you really think anyone would welcome Harry back after what he said and wrote? I'm not. He went too far. Trust takes a long time to build, a few seconds to destroy it. Meghan will never divorce Harry. She is nothing without him. She can kick him out of the house, but she won't divorce him. They would be happier if they divorced. Harry became a mean person because of that woman with an evil spirit, making him become more and more evil like her. He's too selfish and immature to have a childlike relationship. He himself never grew out of a child. Same with Meghan. They are childish and act so stupid, and two people truly belong together. Harry listened to Meghan, and Meghan was malicious. That's a nice way of putting it. Let's look at reality. Harry was petrified of Meghan, and she would be nothing without him. Really? Do you think Meghan Markle would be able to maintain her popularity and influence without the royal name by her side? No way. Meghan needed Harry like a plant needs water, and Harry needed Meghan to feel like he was doing something meaningful, even if that meant alienating his family and close friends. They were a couple, perfect in its chaos, a bond that no one can understand but that cannot be broken. He is related and he was born in the UK. It is his home. He has nowhere else to go. Just like any other citizen. He must be able to live somewhere. If he cannot get papers as an American citizen or does not want to, then that is his birthright. He has no other right than that. Just throw him into the ocean? He doesn't even deserve to be there! Harry, even if he leaves Meghan, he will still be the same person. Not a good person at all. And that won't magically change if they get back together with their family members. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Harry hated his family and wanted to leave, and she agreed to help him. The plan was to get married and leave using racism. This is in exchange for title, wealth, jewelry and children, of course, and security before divorce. Therefore, the current urgency makes him very unhappy and wants to move on with life. For the public to prepare for divorce, there must be rumors. Harry is the epitome of the rich boy mentality. His unfortunate choice of partner did nothing to redefine this thought process. She took advantage of his insecurity to manipulate him. Because Harry and Meghan have shown that you can reject your family for a hurt, you can't forgive, which only makes it easier for their children to grow up saying, "You hurt me, and I don't want to have anything to do with you." He made Prince Philip's last months miserable. He spied on Oprah's lying contest. He made the Queen's last years miserable. He stole her pet name without any warning, and she reportedly said that after her husband passed away, she didn't want to do it. Listen again? She also said that she doesn't own the palaces, the paintings, or the jewelry, but all she owns is her name, and now they've taken that. So Harry should not be anywhere near any military occasion in the UK or US. Okay. I feel this topic is very good and there are many issues to discuss. Don't forget to comment below to let me know your opinion. Support our channel by clicking like and subscribing to the channel to watch more interesting videos. Thank you and goodbye.